I'm with. Let's practice how to say your name.
Eban.
Eban Escott.
That's it.
Yes.
Eban
Finally,
Escott.
my Asian students stop me from mispronouncing names because the whole running joke is me mispronouncing white names.
So your name's Suzanne, right?
Yeah, Nguyen.
Nguyen, yeah. But Indy was saying everyone calls you String.
Yeah.
Because you're a street artist or something.
Yeah, so I did like street art, like with a piece of string, like I was Spider Woman the street. So the whole so I was like always connecting people, time and place together. But I did that digitally online. Like when I talk to like a lot of startups and like innovators, I find that I connect the dots about the future a little bit. So like it's still string.
Yeah, I like it. So
like,
what do I call you, String?
You could call me string. Yes,
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
You feel like that's like a bit of like a inside joke. So if you call me string, that means like, oh, you know me.
Is that all right if I call you String?
Yeah, you got permission.
Okay.
As long as I call you AI guy.
All my friends call me Eb.
Eb, I will call you Eb. All right, Eb, can you introduce yourself and tell what is your shtick?
Yeah, no worries. So my name's Eban Escott. My friends call me Eb. My startup is called Codebots, and it's about code that writes code.
And essentially what it is, it's an AI, like you're automating code with your robots.
That's correct, yep. So what we ask ourselves is that when you come to build a software product, so if you're a startup founder or someone who wants to solve a business problem or something like that, you'll come up with some ideas around how you actually want to build some software solution. Usually what you do is you will write out some requirements, you'll do some diagramming, that type of thing, and that's sort of the intent of the software. So the idea behind Codebots is how can we take your intent, how you want to build the software, have an artificially intelligent bot understand that intent and then write the majority of the code on your behalf.
Does it save a lot of people time and money by having this AI do the work for you?
Oh, a massive amount. So they can write 300,000 lines of code in just under a minute.
1 minute, 3,000 codes. I don't think humans could do that.
No, not even close. So I think it writes the Lord of the Rings trilogy 3 times over in under a minute.
That's efficiency to the core max. A lot of people are kind of scared of robots and like your chatbots and AI that could go rogue and that has sentiment. What are your thoughts on that?
I think those fears are they're real, and I understand why people have them. And a lot of those fears are based on a lack of understanding of where we are actually up to in technology. Maybe far off into the future, I don't have a crystal ball. That could be a problem, but right now, type thing, it's okay.
How are you like dealing with those things? Do you have like a rule or like a framework so you're not allowed to write by yourself or something like that?
Yes, a good question. So there's lots of ways to box your AI to keep those fears at bay. So effectively, our number one rule is the bots cannot write their own code. They only write code for other people. So they can't rewrite themselves.
What a good rule. That's an excellent rule. What you essentially do is like this. You're not allowed to go out here. You're not allowed to stay inside the box.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So they write an enormous amount of code in a short amount of time, but that code is not what runs themselves. So they can't rewrite their own algorithms. So
the difference between a human and a robot is like at least humans, we like to have critical thinking. Bots doesn't have that critical thinking or like, I want to do this, the why. That's probably the main difference between a bot and a human, right? We always strive to understand the little things.
I completely agree, and that's about so what our ethos is we're trying to get humans and bots to work together, and it's not about getting the bots to replace the humans or the bots to do everything. It's about getting the bots to do most of the work, and it's up to the humans to do those critical thinking tasks, the true human creativity. So for our customers at the moment, about 92% of their code is written by a bot. And the other 8%, and this is really important, is still written by a human, and that's where the real creativity and critical thinking comes into it.
Awesome. I want to be curious, like, so, you're based in Brisbane. Is there like an alternative place where they love AI as well?
There's lots of places around the world, but Brisbane and Australia and Queensland, for that fact, there's so much talent here, and so much people that are very keen and very knowledgeable and lots of expertise. So I'm like, the whole thing of the internet is it democratizes everything to us. So if you can do a startup, you can do it anywhere, right?
That's so true.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't realize is like it's all about global thinking, local, like being local here, but have global thinking.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And people want to work with local teams as well. And in Australia, in fact, there's lots of places around the world where you end up outsourcing to other countries. And what we've been able to do is we've been able to bring a lot of that work back into Australia.
So you building an economy around you.
Yes, yeah, and we're bringing money back into Australia that would have gone offshore. So the Codebots will end up making people be able to work locally within their areas all around the world. So
thank you so much. I'll go drop the link there because so then you can find more about Codebots. And if you want to know about how you can use it for your business, you should read for Eb and like connect with him and say, Eb, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, please reach out. We're building a community at the moment, and thanks to String for connecting us on here.
Cheers.